are back at the place that can seemingly do no wrong. Last year I left you off just right up the path at its new Tiger Crossroads, and I'm taking you in order at this side of the zoo to its second newest feature, the Expedition Peru, Trek of the Andean Bear. Built on undeveloped land, this expedition opened only in March of 2018 and quickly became a fan favorite. Thanks to its architecture and even music, you're enveloped within an authentic indigenous village. Living here are 13 species in 5 well-concocted habitats, one of which that is only open to half the public. And we'll find out what that means. With only 1.5 acres and $10 million, which is a low budget, believe it or not, the zoo could have chosen to go with any number of themes. So today, we'll be going through one of the least represented parts of the world. Let's begin. Before we go under the archway, right in front of it is an exhibit that I'm guessing has been here since the zoo's beginning. It's an old-fashioned, un-air-conditioned, and humid bayou-themed cabin with floor-to-ceiling viewing that overlooks a swamp once built for otters, but now contains the American alligator. The expedition's entrance makes you maneuver around several posts that inform you about every biome of the South American region, like the cloud forest, grasslands, rainforest, wetlands, and even deserts. But the first inhabitant is more native to the temperate rainforest areas. For the first time on the channel, the southern Pudu. Standing at only 1.5 feet tall, nearly 3 feet long, and only 30 pounds, they are the smallest deer in the world. They are classified as near threatened since their population of 10,000 continues to drop from habitat loss, hunting from humans, and ever since domestic dogs came into their range. The Pudu is mostly solitary, though I don't think it ever happened. They were supposed to be with a lesser-known rodent called a viscacha. But still, Carol here isn't alone, as she shares her home with a red-footed tortoise. And the ironic thing, neither are prominently or at all native to Peru. At the very top of the circle is the main event. Through the doors is a 1,700 square foot Peruvian-style lodge, arguably the most popular area in the zoo. Up front is a combined 50-foot-long viewing area, allowing you to see something beautiful. The Andean Bear exhibit, possibly the zoo's most impressive design. The hill formation represents the Andean mountain range. In total, it's over 20,000 square feet. It's filled with complex rockwork all around, live and tall vegetation, a stream that starts at the very top and makes a 115-foot slope into a pool that comes with underwater viewing, which was made famous by this viral video capturing a once-in-a-lifetime moment. This was the first time the zoo displayed the species in its, at the time, young 21-year-old history. They chose to go with them because they felt bears were a necessity to any zoo's collection. The Andean bear is South America's only bear, the continent's second largest land mammal after the tapir, and the only remaining kind of short-faced bears. They are often referred to as spectacled bears due to the light color formations that circle their eyes. Should you fear them? Not entirely, as they are considered to be the second most herbivorous of the 8 bears. They are also the most arboreal, which is why they have the exhibit's cherry on top. This fallen tree in the middle, allowing them to elevate themselves just 15 feet in front of you. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this has to be the greatest and largest spectacled bear complex in the US. An animal that usually gets the short end of the stick in zoos. At the back of the lodge is a 10-foot-long tank representing the Amazon River Basin. There are stingrays, arowanas, and the more commonly recognized caiman lizard. A full species list is in the description. Going back into the main plaza, we'll be going into a place that I'm personally forbidden to enter. The women's restroom, which has a floor-to-ceiling exhibit for cotton-top tamarins, which is a callback and/or a continued theme to the python terrarium that's found in the men's restroom at the entrance. And honestly, I wish it was switched. Outside, just next to that, is a low-fenced area that kind of looks like a miniature park. Unexpectedly, you find a muddle of around 50 guinea pigs. As you probably guessed, they no longer exist in the wild, but they are indigenous to South America, with fossil records that date back to 9,000 BC. A few thousand years later, they became domesticated to act as food for Andean region tribes. They did this because, well, due to their size obviously, they take up less room compared to traditional livestock, they reproduce very quickly, and they require less effort for care. Today they are used less as food and more commonly are known as household pets in Western societies. The trail then continues backwards, and the project ended up including the underwater window for the American alligator. You're then led towards the entrance of a bamboo forest, and are offered one more view of the Andean hills. The Expedition Peru, with its size and its budget, showed that you don't need mega millions to create a one-of-a-kind spectacle. In fact, the trek of the Andean Bear was awarded the top honored spot for its excellence in design from the AZA. Thank you for watching, and next time we're in Nashville, we'll continue in order by going into that bamboo forest.